Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RUW Best in the World. We have 8 huge matches in store for you here tonight, including our first contest here tonight. We have Aleister Black taking on King Vampire for the RUW United States Championship. A few weeks back, Aleister Black defeated King Vampire one-on-one to earn himself an opportunity at the United States Championship, and he gets that opportunity here tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say something. The last patch update for WWE 2K25 kind of broke the game, so there's a very good chance that the game will crash during the stream. So if you're watching this on Twitch, sorry. If you're watching this on YouTube and the audio gets fucked up, I apologize for that. The last patch update kind of broke the game, so if the game crashes, I apologize. But nonetheless, we're going to get into the action. We're going to try to keep everything at bay here, but if anything happens, just know it's not my fault, okay? But anyway, RUW United States Championship on the line in our first contest.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship.
And here is Aleister Black, the #1 contender for the RUW United States Championship. He gets that title opportunity here tonight on the big stage. Aleister Black debuted just, what was it, like a month or two ago? So he's only been in RUW for a very short period of time, and he's already earned himself a championship match against King Vampire here tonight. Huge match at stake for this man right here, Aleister Black. And here is the RUW United States Champion himself, King Vampire. He won that championship back at RUW Season Finale 4 when he defeated Jon Moxley. And now he puts that title on the line against one of the most dangerous strikers in all of professional wrestling today, Aleister Black. Let's hope that King Vampire is ready. Let's hope that he has done his research against Aleister Black. Then again, how do you prepare yourself for an opponent like Aleister Black? This crowd firmly on the side of Aleister Black.
Introducing the challenger from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black! And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, the United States Champion, King
King Vampire ready to put his championship on the line against Aleister Black in our opening contest, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight this is going to be to kick us off here at Best in the World. There's the bell. This one now underway. Now look at this. King Vampire just immediately with these heavy strikes onto Aleister Black. And now we have a collar and elbow tie-up. And now Aleister applying the headlock. But just like that, King Vampire slams him down. Belly to back suplex. Beautiful lion salt into the cover. But only the count of one for the champion. Oh, beautiful standing shooting star. Now King Vampire just bringing the fight to the challenger. Oh my God. But now Aleister, he's fighting back in this contest. There's a cover. Oh, only the count of one though. But now Aleister, knee right to the temple. And now targeting the leg. Now Aleister could be looking to put this one away right here. Oh no! Was looking for the black mask. King Vampire though, got the counter. Now King Vampire, moonlight drive onto Aleister Black. And now just try to drag him away from the ropes so we can pin him. Oh no, Aleister Black still in this one, but he's in trouble here. He doesn't want to be there. King Vampire. Oh, disaster kick off the middle rope. And now King Vampire's going up top, probably looking for that elbow. Oh no, unable to connect it. But now Aleister taking advantage of the situation. Aleister Black now. Oh, double foot stomp right to the chest. Don't forget, United States Championship on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Now Aleister Black lining up King Vampire through a knee right to the side of the face. King Vampire in some serious trouble. Aleister Black could be looking for a powerbomb here. Oh, and it connects. There's a kick right to the midsection. Aleister Black with a brain buster. Oh no, moonsault does not connect. Now Aleister sends King Vampire into the ropes. There's a drop down and the leapfrog. Now Aleister Black with a black mask kick out of nowhere. There's a cover. And we have a new champion. What an opening contest. Aleister Black, very shortly after his debut, winning himself some championship gold. What an opening contest. Aleister Black able to defeat King Vampire and win himself the RUW United States Championship. King Vampire did everything he could to keep Aleister Black down, but nothing worked. Look at this, Aleister Black, beautiful brainbuster connecting on the King Vampire there. Then, off the ropes, Black Mass kick from out of nowhere, and that was able to do it and secure a brand new champion.
Here is your winner, and new United States Champion, Aleister Black!
Just like that, in our opening contest, we have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen. But that was just the first contest. We have 7 huge matches headed your way, ladies and gentlemen. How about our next contest, ladies and gentlemen? The Assassin Mark Jones versus Brandon Collins. Mark Jones gets another opportunity at the RUW Intercontinental Championship. He won a #1 contenders match. So now he will face the Spartan Brandon Collins in our next contest for the RUW Intercontinental Championship. We know that this fight is going to blow the roof off the place. Both of these men have very similar styles. Both of these men very athletic, very agile, and very quick. They are quick. Okay? But the RUW Intercontinental Championship is on the line in our next contest when the Assassin Mark Jones battles the Spartan Brandon Collins. This is a contest you do not want to miss, ladies and gentlemen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
And here is the Assassin Mark Jones, the current reigning and defending RUW Fight Club champion. But that is not the championship that is on the line in this contest. The championship that is on the line is the Intercontinental Championship, currently being held by the Spartan Brandon Collins. Will Mark Jones once again become the RUW Intercontinental Champion and become Mark II belts? Or will the Spartan Brandon Collins just be one step ahead of the Assassin? And now here is the Intercontinental Champion, the Spartan Brandon Collins. Winning that championship at RUW Season Finale 4 when he defeated the 99 overall Chris Danger. But now he puts that championship on the line against the Assassin Mark Jones. Intercontinental Championship on the line here tonight.
Introducing the challenger. From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 203 pounds, the World Fighting Champion, the Assassin, Mark Jones. And his opponent, from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 176 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Brandon Collins.
Brandon Collins versus the Assassin Mark Jones. RUW Intercontinental Championship up for grabs. This is going to be a contest for the ages. Let's get this thing started. There's the bell. This one now underway. And look at this. This contest just started. And Mark Jones is already bringing the fight to the Spartan. But only the count of one. Holy hell. Oh my God, super kick right to the side of the face. Brandon Collins, this match just started and he cannot catch a break from the offense of Mark Jones. Oh, there's a lockup. Oh, and Brandon shoving Mark Jones right off of him and into another tie-up here. And now Brandon sending the Assassin right into the corner. Ref asking for a clean break. We're going to get one. And now back into the corner we go. Oh, but now Mark Jones able to get that elbow up. Sending Brandon into the corner. Mark Jones now with a forearm to the face. And there's another collar and elbow tie-up. Oh, but now look at this. Now it's Mark Jones putting the Spartan Brandon Collins in the corner. And another clean break. Love to see it. Oh, but now Brandon answering back. Dropping the knee right on the lower back. Now Brandon Collins, look at this. Targeting that right leg of the Assassin Mark Jones. Very wise strategy. Otherwise, you know, not otherwise, but if Mark Jones has an injured right leg, how is he going to be able to connect that super kick that he always connects, or the V-trigger? Very wise from the Spartan Brandon Collins to target that leg. Now Brandon sending Mark Jones back inside the ring, and Brandon stepping back in himself. Oh, but Mark with a step up into Guri almost out of nowhere. Oh, but Mark got caught. Brandon Collins with a hot shot sends Mark flying off the ring apron. And now Brandon up on the top rope. Phoenix splash to the outside. Brandon stepping back inside the ring. And back out. And now Brandon just again targeting those legs. Very smart strategy, as I stated. Now sending Mark Jones back inside the ring. And Brandon back in as well. Oh, but Mark able to fight back against the Spartan. Oh, there's a splash. Now Mark just going to pick apart the Spartan in this contest. And now, what's Mark looking for here? Has a hold of Brandon Collins, but Brandon delivering these elbows to the midsection. Oh, was looking for a shot. Mark countered. There's a roll-up, but Brandon had his hand underneath the rope. And now Brandon on the apron, pulling himself back up. But Mark Jones sends him flying off. But now Brandon back in. Oh my God! That was, oh my God! That was a nasty V-trigger. Holy hell! And now Mark with a crossbody. Now Mark Jones could be looking to put this fight away. Looking for an Irish whip. Oh, but Brandon got the counter. Mark Jones is on the apron now. Brandon with a shot to the face. And there's a hot shot. And the action once again spilling to the outside of the ring in front of my announce table this time. Brandon dropping the elbow. Now Brandon sending Mark Jones back inside the ring. Brandon Collins now. Springboard frog splash right to the back. There's a cover. But Mark still in this thing. But Brandon wisely keeping on the heavy offense. Now Brandon with an Irish whip. Knee of glory from out of nowhere. There's a cover. No! Mark Jones somehow still in this fight. Now Brandon on the ring apron calling for Mark to make it back up to his feet. Brandon Collins. Oh! Springboard knee right to the face. But Brandon Collins not done yet. Oh, was looking for a drop kick. Mark was able to counter at the last second. These two just back and forth in this Intercontinental Championship match. I told you this would be a match to remember. Brandon with a sit-out powerbomb. Amazing contest this has been so far, but who will walk out the Intercontinental Champion? Oh, Brandon, what's he looking for here? Has Mark Jones seated on the top rope, or on the top turnbuckle, I should say. Oh, I know exactly what he's thinking. Spanish fly. He just has to pin him and it's over. But Brandon might just be looking for the finishing touches. There's another Irish whip. Another knee of glory. This one's over, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Collins retains the Intercontinental Championship in an absolutely amazing contest. Holy shit. I told you that would be a match to remember. I told you that that would be a match for the ages, and it was. That match will go down in the history books forever. What a match. Knee of glory from Brandon Collins to the assassin Mark Jones. That was the first time he connected that. But now Brandon, look at this, looking back at the highlights here, putting the assassin Mark Jones up on the top turnbuckle. And then Brandon hooked him up for a Spanish fly that connected beautifully. And then the second knee of glory was able to put down the assassin Mark Jones for good.
Here is your winner, and still Intercontinental Champion, Brandon Collins.
Brandon Collins retaining the Intercontinental Championship, but ladies and gentlemen, still not done. As great of a contest that was, we are still not done with the action, ladies and gentlemen, as the RUW Women's World Championship will be on the line in our next contest. Kylie Paxley has been on an absolute roll recently, earning herself a #1 contender spot when she defeated Roxanne Perez, Stephanie Vaquer, and Elena Black in a fatal 4-way match. And just this past week on the RUW Fight Club, her and Rhea Ripley had a non-title fight, and Kylie Paxley defeated Rhea Ripley. Kylie has been on an absolute roll. Could tonight very well be the night where Kylie Paxley defeats Rhea Ripley and takes her Women's World Championship? Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one way to find out. Women's World Championship on the line in our next contest. Rhea Ripley puts that championship on the line against the #1 contender, Kylie Paxley. You do not want to miss this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship.
And here is the #1 contender, Kylie Paxley. She gets yet another championship opportunity here tonight at Best in the World. But has she done her research? I mean, she defeated Rhea Ripley just this past week on the RUW Fight Club. But this is not a fight. This is a match, and the Women's World Championship will be on the line. Has Kylie Paxley done her research? Can she put away Rhea Ripley and take her Women's World Championship? Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to find out. And Rhea Ripley's looking good tonight. She is dressed like a champion. She puts that Women's World Championship on the line against Kylie Paxley. And it just seems that Rhea Ripley and Kylie Paxley are destined to fight forever. But will tonight be the night where Rhea Ripley is dethroned, or will Rhea Ripley once again prove why she deserves to be at the top of the mountain and no one else? Ladies and gentlemen, Women's World Championship on the line in our next contest. Rhea Ripley, an inspiration for all the young women out there. Will she be able to retain that Women's World Championship?
Introducing the challenger from Knoxville, Tennessee, World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, the current Women's World Champion. And we know that she means business every single time she puts that championship on the line. She believes that she deserves to be at the top of the mountain. Will she regain her spot at the top of the mountain? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out. Women's World Championship on the line. There's the bell. This one now underway. Now look at this. Starting things off with a collar and elbow tie-up. And now Kylie Paxley applying the headlock onto Rhea Ripley. But now Rhea applying the waist lock. Now look at this, just back and forth. Now Kylie applying a waist lock of her own. Oh, and there's a takedown. Now Kylie on the apron. What's she looking for here? Kylie with the springboard drop kick, wiping out Rhea Ripley. Now Kylie Paxley keeping on the heavy offense. I think Rhea Ripley might be in trouble here. Then again, it might be too soon. It might be too soon to tell. Kylie Paxley up on the top rope, calling for Rhea to make it back up to her feet. Kylie now turning around. Oh! Beautiful splash. Beautiful crossbody. There's a cover. Only the count of 2 for the challenger. Oh, and now a drop kick connects. Now Kylie Paxley just showcasing her strength here. Piper's Pit connects. Now Kylie now. Oh, senton right to the back. Into the cover. Still only the count of 2. Now Rhea able to answer back, Northern Lights suplex. Oh, and Kylie might be in some serious trouble. And I think she knows it too. Oh, Rhea with a kick right to the midsection. Riptide. There's a cover. Oh, but still not enough to do it. But Kylie could still be in some trouble here. I mean, after all, that is Rhea Ripley. Rhea with a drop down. Tilt-a-whirl slam connects. Now Rhea, she's just going to pick apart and toy with the challenger. Now Rhea Ripley off the ropes. Oh my God, knee right to the bridge of the nose. And now Rhea, oh, was looking for a double axe handle. Kylie rolled out of the way. Now Kylie Paxley with an Irish whip. Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. But just like that, Rhea Ripley able to answer back. Oh, but only momentarily. Kylie with those elbows right to the midsection. There's another Irish whip. Kylie Paxley looking for something, but Rhea connecting the clothesline. And now Rhea, repeated shots raining down right hands to the face of the challenger. And now just stomping away on her. There's a cover. Could that do it? I mean, Kylie, she took a lot of punishment, but only the count of 1. Oh, Rhea going up top. She could be looking for that frog splash, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, she connects an elbow drop instead. Could that do it? No! Kylie is not going to give up. But she may have no choice. Rhea Ripley, oh, never mind. Oh, Kylie Paxley, roll up. Oh, she nearly stole that one. Kylie Paxley, she is bringing the absolute fight to Rhea Ripley here. Now Kylie turning Rhea around. Northern Lights bomb connects. Oh, Rhea able to pop that shoulder up at the count of 2. Listen to this crowd. They are chanting, "This is wrestling." And holy hell, what a contest this has been. Kylie now going up to the middle rope, calling for Rhea to make it back up to her feet. Kylie Paxley now. Oh, sunset flip, but not done there. Oh, powerbomb. If I were Kylie, I would just pin this woman. And she does. Could that do it? No. Rhea still in it. What is it going to take? Oh. And this could be where the tide of the match changes right here. Oh. She was looking for yet another riptide. Kylie Paxley, apparently she did do her research against Rhea. Kylie with a beautiful drop kick. Now Rhea pulling herself up in the corner. Oh, but Kylie has her seated on the top turnbuckle. Kylie Paxley. Oh! Avalanche Rampage. There's a cover. Ladies and gentlemen, Kylie Paxley is still not your new champion. What is it going to take? I thought for sure that would do it. Oh, but she's lining Rhea up for something. Turning Rhea around. Kylie Paxley showcasing her strength. Electric chair. Oh, into the face plant. Oh, but Kylie figuring if she can't pin Rhea Ripley, she's going to have her tap out. Oh, but figuring Rhea Ripley wasn't going to tap out just yet. Kylie Paxley looking for the finishing touches. Hooking up Rhea Ripley for the Rampage. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2. Kylie Paxley has done her research against Rhea Ripley, and we have a new Women's World Champion. Rhea Ripley has been dethroned. Kylie Paxley has finally done it. Hell yeah. What a match. But Kylie has done her research. Looking back at the highlights here, this was the first and only time that Rhea was able to connect the Riptide. She thought that would do it, but Kylie still had some fight left in her. But Rhea Ripley tried to keep on the offense, connecting the elbow drop. But even that wasn't enough to do it. Rhea Ripley did everything she could, but I don't think she was expecting the level of fight inside Kylie Paxley tonight. You have to respect Kylie after that performance. Northern Lights bomb connects onto Rhea Ripley. But that didn't do it. So Kylie kept on the heavy offense. Hooked up Rhea Ripley and dropped her with a Rampage. And that was able to do it. And we have a new Women's World Champion.
Here is your winner and new Women's World Champion, Paxley.
Kylie Paxley has done it. Your new Women's World Champion. Rhea Ripley has finally been dethroned, and Kylie Paxley was the one to do it. What a contest. Holy hell. But still not done. Still not done with the action. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is another match for the ages. I just know this is going to be crazy. Just this, what was it, like a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was this past week, we saw Alexander Kelly and James Taylor win a triple threat tornado tag team match to become the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championships. Well, tonight they get that opportunity. I forgot to change their name to Death Incorporated, so just ignore that. But they are called Death Incorporated. They will get their opportunity at the World Tag Team titles. This is the first opportunity that Alexander Kelly and James Taylor have ever had at the World Tag Team titles. Will they be able to do it? Will the Angels from Hell be dethroned? Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to find out. World Tag Team Championship on the line in our next contest. Death Incorporated versus the Angels from Hell. What a show this has been so far. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot more action headed your way. And here they are, Alexander Kelly and the nemesis James Taylor, Death Incorporated. James Taylor just won back the Internet Championship this past week on the RUW Fight Club. He is now a 3-time RUW Internet Champion. And we know Alexander Kelly is certainly happy about that. But will they walk out as the World Tag Team Champions for the first time in their careers? Oh, they are ready for action. They are ready to whoop some ass. And if there's anybody who knows how to deal with someone like the Demon, it is Alexander Kelly. And he knows how to deal with Ashface too, considering that is, or was, his inner demon. And here they are, the World Tag Team Champions. That is the Demon on your left and Ashface on your right. The Angels from Hell. Now, they have been holding on to those World Tag Team Championships for a very long time. They won them in Season 4 when they defeated, I think, Seth Rollins and Jon Moxley when the Shield was still a thing in RUW. They defeated them to win the World Tag Team Championships. And they've held them ever since. World Tag Team titles on the line in our next contest.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 438 pounds, Alexander and James Taylor, the Authority. And their opponents at a combined weight of 432 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions and the World Heavyweight Champions, the Demon and Ashley, the Anarchists.
Angels from Hell battle Death Incorporated with the World Tag Team Championships on the line. And how appropriate for Alexander Kelly to kick things off with the what the hell? Ignore that. Ashface wins the match after landing a super finisher? Self-promo challenge. Okay. Oh! Okay, well, as you know, the way I do these things is I have AI control everybody, okay? So I'm not controlling anybody. You could go back and watch to when I, like, clicked on the match. I automatically have the controller set to control nobody. I don't know why that's there. Is there a way you could, like, turn that off? Because that's gonna probably distract me the entire match. So I apologize. That's that is there. I can't speak. Well, we'll see if Ashface lands a super finisher and win the match. But anyway, back to the action. Let's try to ignore that self-promo challenge because I'm going to try to. That's kind of annoying. But James Taylor now with a net breaker on the Ashface. That's going to be there the whole match, isn't it? And now Ashface able to answer back, sending James Taylor into the corner. Shot right to the face. Now Ashface, look at this. Oh, knee right to the midsection. Now Ashface sending James Taylor into the corner of the Angels from Hell. There's a tag out to the Demon. Demon now, boot right to the face. Alexander Kelly needs this tag. Only the count of one, though, for the Demon. Oh, James with an elbow right to the face, able to answer back, but he got caught. He got caught now. Demon. Oh, no, the official's in the way. So the Demon had no choice but to release James Taylor. The official, he's backed up into the corner. He has nowhere to go right now. Okay, the official is free now. Uh-oh. James, you don't want to be there. Oh, I could have thought the Demon was looking for the, what do you call that? It's the lethal injection, but Demon has a name for it. I could have sworn that the Demon was looking for the entrance to hell. That's what he called it. Now sending Alexander into the corner. Alexander now the legal competitor, but Demon makes the tag out to Ashface. Currently, Death Incorporated are in trouble in this tag team match. But can they bounce back? Oh my God! Beautiful buckshot lariat. But just like that, Alexander Kelly able to answer back. Kick to the lower back of Ashface. Now Alexander bringing the fight. There's a side Russian leg sweep. And now tagging out to the nemesis James Taylor. Oh, and now Taylor, look at this. Inverted figure four being applied, but Ashface was able to get to the ropes. And now James Taylor hooking up Ashface for something. Oh, dropping him right on his arm. And now James tagging Alexander back inside the ring. Now Alexander with a stomp right to the midsection of Ash's face. There's a cover, but only the count of 1. Now Ash's face cannot catch a break from the beating of Alexander Kelly. Ash's face just got the tag in on the Demon. Now Alexander going up top. Who the hell is he targeting? Oh, he was targeting the Demon, but he didn't connect all of that. Oh, and now picking up Ash's face. Oh, Alexander! Pile driver to the Demon. He did say they were destined to fight forever unless he kills him. Well, he could be looking to do that here. Alexander now. Inverted DDT on the Demon. Oh, and now could be looking to put this one away. Alexander now. BFT. There's a cover, but Ash's face is right there. Oh, but now. Oh, Alexander could have been looking for an Irish whip, but Ash's face was able to counter. Now Demon. Oh, connecting the jawbreaker. Now sending Alexander into the corner. There's a tag out to Ash's face. Now these two, double back elbow. Beautiful double team action from the Angels from Hell. Oh no, Ash's face just crashed and burned. No pun intended. Oh, but Superman punch connects. There's a cover on Alexander Kelly, but Alexander was able to get that shoulder up. But now Ash's face looking for an Irish whip, but Alexander was able to counter. Now Alexander going over to his corner and making the tag to the nemesis James Taylor. Oh, James with a kick right to the midsection. Now backing up. Oh no! Took just a little too much time. Ash's face was able to get the counter, but Ash's face just caught a spine buster. There's a cover from James Taylor, but only the count of 2. And now tagging Alexander back in this match. And Alexander bringing the fight to Ash's face. He knows him so well. Now Alexander with a splash from the apron. Oh, and now Ash's face rolling to the outside. And that's exactly where Alexander Kelly is going to meet him. Now Ash's face, look at this, gouging away at the face. I'm sorry, did I say Ash's face? I meant Alexander. And if I said Alexander, then ignore that. Now Alexander sending Ash's face into those steel steps. And now going after the arms. He cannot win the titles by way of count out. He's going to have to get him back inside the ring. And he does. Oh my God, senton right to the back. There's a cover. Oh no. Still not enough to do it. But Ash's face could be in some very serious trouble here. Alexander with the Irish whip. And the whiplash connects. There's a cover. 1. We have new World Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't see the pinfall that well. I was too busy looking at the Demon's cheeks, bro. Horrible camera work, but okay. But we have new World Tag Team Champions. Both teams brought the fight. Look at this, Alexander Kelly with the devastating pile driver on the Demon. And connecting the blunt force trauma, the BFT. Superman punch out of nowhere from Ashface. But what did it was the whiplash.
And the new World Tag Team Champions, Alexander, Kylie, and James Taylor, the Authority.
Well, Alexander and James Taylor did what they said they were going to do. They took the World Tag Team Champions, and we just know that they're not going to shut up about this. So, I hope you're ready, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit, we have a new set of World Tag Team Champions. But ladies and gentlemen, 4 more matches headed your way. We're only halfway through this show, and this show's already been going on for almost an hour. Stay tuned. Just this past week on RUW Decimation, these two took part in a 6-man battle royal, which, by the way, I want to say I apologize for the main event of this past week's Decimation. I apologize for the audio being completely off sync. I had no way of fixing that. Maybe I'll go back and just record the main event and then edit the audio to be back on sync. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But Seth Rollins ended up I'm sorry, before we get to that, these two were the last 2 competitors in that battle royal, but Seth Rollins hit Darby Allin with a curb stomp, then threw him over the top rope to become the first ever RUW 24/7 champion. However, due to the stipulations of that title being that the champion has to defend it at every RUW show, whether it's the Fight Club, the Decimation episodes, or the PLEs, Seth Rollins will then put his 24/7 championship on the line against the person that he was last in the ring with in that battle royal, Darby Allin. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. Dream match about to happen. Dream match heading your way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Total Non-Stop Wrestling Championship.
And ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to point out that we are live in Chicago, Illinois for Best in the World. We have a sold-out crowd here tonight. They did not want to miss this event, and I don't blame them. What a show it's been so far. But now here comes the challenger for the 24/7 championship, Darby Allin. A lot of professional wrestling fans would say that Darby Allin versus Seth Rollins is an absolute dream match. Well, we are about to witness that dream match here tonight. What a contest this is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, for the RUW 24/7 championship. Darby Allin ready for some action. Ready to take a championship from Seth Rollins. And there he is, the RUW 24/7 champion. The first ever RUW 24/7 champion, Seth Rollins. As if his outfits weren't crazy enough, now he's got some championship gold to match it.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 175 pounds, Allin. And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the total non-stop wrestling champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
24/7 championship on the line in our next contest, ladies and gentlemen. Darby Allin versus Seth Rollins. One-on-one dream match coming to life. There's the bell. Let's get into this thing. Collar and elbow tie up to start off the match. And now Rollins applying the headlock. But Darby shoves him off. And Rollins is on the apron. Darby Allin now. What's he looking for here? Just pounding away at the chest of Seth Rollins. And Rollins just drops off the apron. And now Darby wiping him out with a forearm. And Darby sending Rollins into those steps. And now Darby rolling back inside the ring. And Rollins stepping back in. But now Darby. Repeated strikes to Seth Rollins. And now a side Russian leg sweep. And now Darby. Oh, look at this. Just targeting that left leg of Seth Rollins. Oh, Rollins caught the leg. And now single-legged Boston Crab being applied onto Darby Allin. Rollins looking to get him to tap, but that is not going to happen. Now Rollins calling for Darby to make it back up to his feet. And Rollins with a springboard knee right to the face. Oh, but Darby said, fuck that. But Seth takes him back down. And now a jumping knee drop to the face. Darby Allin cannot catch a break from the offense of Seth Rollins here. Now Rollins with a ripcord knee to the face. And Seth Rollins now up on the middle rope. There's a frog splash. Now Rollins looking to put this one away, hooking up Darby Allin for the pedigree. Oh, but Darby able to get the counter. And now Darby Allin. Oh, look at this. Stun Dog Millionaire. There's a cover. Oh, but not enough to put away Seth Rollins. Oh, Darby Allin just stood and waited a little too long, or he baited Seth Rollins in. One or the other. There's a rolling forearm. Now Darby hooking up Seth Rollins. Could be looking for a suplex here. But Rollins gets the counter and connecting the chop block. Now Rollins with an Irish whip. There's a leapfrog into the drop down. And Rollins now taking down Darby Allin. Oh, and a kick right to the chest. There's a cover. No, still not enough to do it. But now Darby with a knee to the face. Oh, and a bicycle kick. Now Darby going up to the top rope. Seth Rollins, though, was looking to take him off. But now Darby, shot right to the face, takes down Rollins. And Darby once again going up top, turning himself around. There's the coffin drop. Darby Allin into the cover. Still not enough to put away Seth Rollins. Darby now with a knee to the face. Oh, but Rollins takes him down with a wicked clothesline. Oh, and now Rollins looking to put the exclamation point on this match. There's a curb stomp and the cover. And Rollins retains. Both these men have very similar styles. Both of these men used those different styles in this match. Darby Allin tried to put Rollins away so many times, but just could not do it. Look at this. Coffin drop connecting onto Seth Rollins. But even that wasn't enough to secure the win for Darby Allin. But what ended this match was this curb stomp delivered by Seth Rollins.
Here is your winner, and still total non-stop wrestling champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins retains the 24/7 championship. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have a no-holds-barred match. But what a beautiful win for this man right here, Seth Rollins, retaining the 24/7 championship against Darby Allin. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. No holds barred match coming up next between Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Vaquer. These two have been in an ongoing rivalry. Seth Rollins, what the hell? Stephanie Vaquer has defeated Roxanne Perez and vice versa. But ladies and gentlemen, this right here, this is the rubber match. Who will be victorious over the other? Both of these women know each other so well. Will Roxanne Perez defeat Stephanie Vaquer? Or will Stephanie Vaquer prove exactly why she is called the Dark Angel? Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss our next contest.
The following is a no-holds-barred match. Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez versus Stephanie Vaquer in this no holds barred match. No disqualifications, anything goes. And we know that both of these women will use that to their advantage here tonight.
And her opponent from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Vaquer.
And here is Stephanie Vaquer. If you ask me, a woman who is certainly a future contender for that Women's World Championship that we saw Kylie Paxley win earlier tonight. Roxanne Perez, versus Stephanie Vaquer. No holds barred in this rubber match. Who will be victorious over the other? There's the bell. This one now underway. Oh, Stephanie missed that drop kick. And Roxanne's going to take advantage of it. Look at this. Lou Des press. Just beating the hell out of Stephanie Vaquer. Look at this. She is slapping, punching the shit out of her. Oh, but now Stephanie able to answer back. There's a super kick. She lined her up for that one. Now Stephanie with a leg drop. Oh, now look at this. Stephanie Vaquer going to teach Roxanne Perez a lesson here. Oh my God. Stephanie Vaquer now. Belly to back suplex. Oh, and she's searching for a weapon. Stephanie Vaquer grabs a damn table, setting it up on the outside of the ring. If no one goes to that table, I will be majorly disappointed. Oh, What the? Stephanie Vaquer just taking a hike on the outside of the ring. What is she doing? Okay. You know, get that cardio in. Stephanie has Roxanne Perez up on her shoulders. Good God. There's a cover. Only the count of 1 though. And again, just giving Roxanne Perez the beating of her life. But now Roxanne, La Magistral, cover. Only the count of 2. Now Roxanne fighting back against Stephanie Vaquer. Oh my God, there's a chop block. And Stephanie rolling underneath the apron to try to catch a breather, but that table's right behind her. Oh, but she's able to answer back. Now Stephanie with a springboard crossbody. Now Stephanie Vaquer looking for something here. Oh, but Roxanne got the counter. Now Roxanne looking for a DDT, but now Stephanie gets the counter. This is just back and forth between these two ladies. Look at this, Roxanne with yet another counter. And now putting Stephanie in the corner. Oh, and Stephanie has just been busted open, folks. Now Roxanne, oh, never mind. Stephanie was able to get the reversal. Now putting Roxanne in the corner. And now Stephanie, what's she thinking here? Oh, armbar over the top rope. Now Stephanie with another springboard crossbody. And applying the head scissors on the Roxanne Perez. Trying to get her to tap. But it's not going to happen. But now Roxanne able to answer back against Stephanie. There's a leg sweep into the cover. Only the count of 2 though for the Prodigy. Oh God! Roxanne sending Stephanie's face first into the ring canvas. Now look at this. She's going to wrench away at the head and neck of La Primera. Now Roxanne, what's she looking for here? There's a shot. And Stephanie answers back with one of her own. These two are trading shots in the ring. Who's going to get the upper hand in this contest? Just back and forth chops and slaps between these two ladies. Oh, look at this. Blow for blow. Oh, but it looks like Roxanne got the upper hand. Impaler DDT connects onto Stephanie. Now Roxanne is sending up to the top rope. And a Meteora connects. All Roxanne Perez has to do is connect the finishing move, and that could very well be the end of this contest. But she's just going to toy with Stephanie Vaquer. Roxanne. Oh no! She miscalculated that one badly. Either that or Stephanie was just way too close. And now Stephanie going to try to take advantage of the situation as Roxanne up. And dropping her yet again with that move. There's a cover. But only the count of 1. Now Stephanie Vaquer going to lock in the crossface on Roxanne Perez. Taking her finishing move. Trying to get Roxanne to tap, but that is not going to happen. Now Stephanie lining up Roxanne Perez for a third springboard crossbody. She is just toying with the Prodigy here. Just circling her. Stephanie with a kick to the midsection. Could be looking for a power bomb here. And it connects. Now Stephanie's going up top. Turning herself around. Oh! Corkscrew moonsault connects. There's a cover. And that does it. Both of these ladies brought the fight to one another, but it was ultimately Stephanie Vaquer who was able to win over the Prodigy Roxanne Perez. Look at this, Roxanne Perez connecting the Impaler DDT onto Stephanie Vaquer. And then the Meteora from the top rope. But Stephanie Vaquer was able to bounce back and put away the Prodigy Roxanne Perez. What did it was this corkscrew moonsault. We've seen her do that so many times in NXT, and that was able to put away Roxanne Perez.
Here is your winner, Stephanie Vaquer.
I'm a little disappointed that that table was not used. No weapons were used, actually. But what a fight this was nonetheless. Stephanie Vaquer defeating Roxanne Perez. But ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 more matches headed your way that you do not want to miss. Coming up next, the Hardcore Championship is on the line as Krisnitro puts that championship up for grabs against Sethy in a ladder match. This is a contest you do not want to miss, ladies and gentlemen. Ladder match for the Hardcore Championship, Krisnitro versus Sethy.
The following contest is a ladder match and is for the Hardcore Championship. Introducing the challenger from Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky, weighing in at 228 pounds, Sethy.
Now Sethy, former RUW World Heavyweight Champion. We know what he can bring to the squared circle. With that being said, there's a very good chance he could walk out of here the new Hardcore Champion. However, this is his first ever ladder match. He's never competed in a ladder match prior to this. So let's hope he's watched a few ladder matches heading into this one. Let's hope he came in here with a strategy. As you can see, the Hardcore Championship hanging high above the ring. One of these competitors are going to have to climb a ladder in order to retrieve it.
Champion, representing those guys from Whitesburg, Kentucky, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, Krisnitro.
The only way to win is by climbing a ladder to retrieve the championship above the ring. Krisnitro, he has held on to that Hardcore Championship for a very long time. He defeated the Madhouse Jackal in the last season. And he has held that title ever since. I believe he's held it for about close to a year now. If not like over a year. Wow. Longest reigning Hardcore Champion in RUW. Give it up for Krisnitro. But he battles Sethy in a ladder match for that championship. There's the bell. This one now underway. The only way to win is to climb a ladder to retrieve the championship. Hold up. Sethy grabbing a hold of a steel chair, but Nitro able to stop him. This fight just started and Sethy's already looking for some weapons. But Krisnitro has the right idea, grabbing a hold of that ladder. Oh, look out. People in the front row. Oh my God. Nitro almost landing on the ladder. But Sethy sending that ladder back inside the ring. Krisnitro now with a side Russian leg sweep. Nitro rolling back in. Oh no! Oh my God! He just crashed and burned. But now Sethy taking advantage of that suplex onto Nitro. Now Krisnitro has a hold of the leg. What's he looking for here? Oh, dropping the leg. Now Nitro picking up that ladder. Gonna have to smack Sethy in the damn face with it. Or just set it down. Krisnitro, springboard drop kick. Good God. Now picking up that ladder. Nitro gonna set it up in the middle of the ring. But Sethy beating the hell out of him. Oh, Irish whip. Face first into the ladder goes Krisnitro. Oh, Sethy looking to ascend it and grab the Hardcore Championship, but Nitro knocks him off. Oh, Krisnitro going to pick up that steel chair that Sethy tried to introduce to this match. But that steel chair still cannot be used. Krisnitro. Oh! Beautiful moonsault. But now Sethy, he's still bringing the fight to Nitro. There's a shoulder breaker. And Nitro lands right on the ladder. Oh my God, and again. And now Sethy dropping the knee on the face. Now look at this, wearing down Nitro, targeting that left leg. Now Sethy's going to pick up that ladder. And he's going to put it in the corner. And Sethy with a bulldog. Now Sethy on the apron, lining up Krisnitro for something. Sethy with a missile drop kick. Now Sethy running the rope. Oh, knee to the face. And grabbing a hold of that ladder yet again. Setting it up in the middle of the ring. Now Sethy going to ascend the ladder yet again. Looking to grab the Hardcore Championship. But Krisnitro yet again sends Sethy off the ladder. But now Sethy. Oh my God! Goldbuster face first off the ladder. Oh, but Nitro just back to his feet. But Sethy with a cutter from out of nowhere. Just climb the ladder, man. There's an elbow drop. Now Sethy lining up Krisnitro for the crossroads. And it connects face first off the edge of the ladder. All Sethy do has to climb, and that championship is his. Ladder set up in the middle of the ring. And Sethy's going to climb. But Nitro stirring here. Sethy unable to get the advantage. Now both of these men down, but Sethy's the first one to make it back up to his feet. Oh, looking to climb, but Nitro's right there. Sethy, what are you thinking? Oh my God. Now it's Nitro looking to climb the ladder. But just like that, Sethy knocks him off. And a clothesline. Now both these men on the outside of the ring. Sethy going to beat the hell out of Krisnitro. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Sethy back inside the ring. Grabbing a hold of that steel chair. Waiting for Nitro. Nitro with a Hurricane Rana sends Sethy off the ladder. Now Nitro. Oh! Sending Sethy face first into the canvas. Now Nitro going up to the top rope. Chris with the Swanton Bomb. All Nitro has to do is climb that ladder. And he's going to look to do that. Ladder set up in the middle of the ring. Oh! Nitro dropkick right to the groin. Very smart strategy. Try to keep Sethy down for an extended period of time. But Sethy's not going to let that happen. Krisnitro trying to grab the championship, but Sethy able to stop him. Now it's Sethy who's going to climb. Sethy looking to grab that hardcore championship. He's got both his hands on it. Oh! Nitro knocks over the ladder and a power bomb right on top of it. Sethy was so close to grabbing the hardcore championship, but Nitro was not going to let that happen under any circumstance. And now these two are going to trade shots and trade blows in the center of the ring in this ladder match. Nitro asking for more, and Sethy's happy to give him some. Nitro once again asking for another shot. Both of these men exhausted. How are they even going to be able to climb the ladder? Both these two men are spent. Oh, but now Sethy. Oh, look at this. These two beating the hell out of each other. But Sethy gets the upper hand. Sethy now with the crossroads on the Nitro. Now Sethy looking to set up that ladder and climb. And he's going to do just that. Sethy once again looking to grab the hardcore championship. But Nitro stopping him. And now Nitro with the twist of fate. And now Chris going up top. How the hell is the chair doing that? There's another Swanton Bomb from Krisnitro. Now Chris grabbing a hold of the ladder. Who's going to walk out the hardcore champion? What a contest this has been. Chris, you're just wasting time, buddy. Sethy knocks him off the ladder. Now Sethy with a cutter. Now Sethy picking up the ladder, setting it up in the dead center of the ring. Sethy looking to ascend it, but Nitro stirring on the outside of the ring. Sethy, he is not going to be able to grab that Hardcore Championship just because Nitro won't let him. Oh my God, dropkick right to the face. Both of these men are down. Both of these men are exhausted. But Nitro's the first one to make it back up to his feet. Krisnitro, oh, springboard moonsault to the back. Nitro's wasting time. What are you doing? Climb. Oh, steel chair right to the face. And another one. Sethy rolling underneath the apron. All Krisnitro has to do is climb. He's wasting time. Krisnitro. Oh my God, DDT just spiked Sethy off the apron. Nitro gonna look to ascend that ladder. Looking to grab his Hardcore Championship. He has both hands on the title. Krisnitro retains. Sethy got so close to winning the Hardcore Championship, but Krisnitro ultimately retains. What a ladder match this was. But ladies and gentlemen, as crazy of a show that we've seen so far, it is now main event time. That is correct. The RUW World Heavyweight Championship is on the line in our main event. What a title match that was. Nitro able to retain his Hardcore Championship.
Here is your winner, and still Hardcore Champion,
Krisnitro bleeding from multiple places on his face, as you can see. But he retains the Hardcore Championship. But ladies and gentlemen, main event coming up next. The RUW World Heavyweight Championship on the line in our main event as the 2025 RUW King of the Ring, Randy Orton, gets his World Heavyweight Championship match against Roman Reigns. Due to Randy Orton winning the King of the Ring, he was granted his opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship. And he gets it here tonight against Roman Reigns. Both of these men have so much history. They know each other very well. But who will walk out of the main event of Best in the World? Still, your RUW... I'm sorry, not still. There's a good chance. Why did I say that? Ignore that. Who will walk out of the main event of Best in the World? Your RUW World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to find out. You do not want to miss this main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And here he is, the RUW 2025 King of the Ring, all dressed out in King gear. The Viper Randy Orton getting his opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship coming up in our main event. Randy Orton getting his opportunity, his very first opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship in our main event, ladies and gentlemen. And here he is, the RUW World Heavyweight Champion, winning that championship on the first episode of RUW Decimation of Season 5, defeating the Nemesis James Taylor in the main event. But now he puts that World Heavyweight Championship on the line in our main event of Best in the World against the Viper Randy Orton. This is a main event that will go down in the history books for ages to come. This is a main event, ladies and gentlemen, that you do not want to miss. So if I were you, I would go ahead and grab your concessions, grab your snacks. You do not want to miss a second of this main event. Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. World Heavyweight Championship up for grabs as Roman Reigns puts that championship on the line against the 2025 King of the Ring, the Viper Randy Orton.
Introducing the challenger. From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton! And his opponent, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
World Heavyweight Championship up for grabs. Will Randy Orton be able to win himself some championship gold to match his crown? Or will Roman Reigns prove why he is at the head of the table? Main event now underway. Now look at this. Randy bringing the fight to Roman Reigns. Oh, dropping the knee right on the back of the head. Oh, now Randy already lining Roman Reigns up for something. Oh, and we're going to get a tie-up here. Now Randy driving Roman Reigns into the corner. The official asking for a break. Oh, but Roman Reigns playing dirty. There's another tie-up. Now Roman this time applying the arm wrench onto the Viper Randy Orton. And now Randy turning things around and applying one of his own. These two just back and forth now. Roman Reigns has the wrist lock applied. Now Roman Reigns, look at this. Gonna crank away at the head and neck of the Viper Randy Orton. We know the neck issues that Randy Orton had just a few years ago. Neck and back issues. Oh, Roman Reigns lining up the Viper for something here. Roman Reigns hooking up Randy Orton, and there's a suplex. Beautiful connection. Now both of these men on the outside of the ring. Now Roman Reigns sending Randy Orton back inside the ring. Now Roman Reigns, he's just going to toy with the Viper here. Roman Reigns looking for something, but Randy Orton counters into the uppercut. These two once again just back and forth in our main event. Roman Reigns with a boot to the face. And now Roman with an elbow drop. Oh, Roman, he's going up top. We don't usually see this out of Roman. There's a double axe handle. And now Roman applying the guillotine chokehold onto the Viper Randy Orton. But Randy Orton is instead going to fight out of it. Now Randy putting Roman up against the rope, shot right to the face. And Randy now with a stomp to the chest. Oh, and now look at this. Now it's Randy Orton who's going to crank away at the head and neck of Roman Reigns. And Randy Orton is just going to give Roman Reigns an absolute beating here. Uh-oh, look at this. Randy Orton has the Boston Crab applied, but Roman makes it to the ropes. Oh! Randy Orton with a shot to the face of Roman Reigns, and another one. Now Randy into the cover. Only the count of 2 though for the Viper. Now Roman with a spear out of nowhere. There's a cover. No, still not enough to put away Randy Orton. World Heavyweight Championship still on the line. Now Roman Reigns has a hold of Randy, putting him in the corner. Oh, but Randy able to answer back. Oh, but so does Roman Reigns. Now Roman putting Randy up against the ropes. And now, what is Roman Reigns looking to do here? Oh my God, clothesline turns Randy Orton inside out. The amount of force that had to go into that clothesline to do that to Randy Orton, my God. Now Roman Reigns bringing the fight to the Viper. Hooking him up for a suplex perhaps. Oh no, he connects the jackhammer instead. No, that almost put away Randy Orton, but not quite. Now Roman Reigns going over to the corner, lining up Randy Orton for a spear. And it connects. Ladies and gentlemen, that can be it right there. There's a cover. And that does it. Roman Reigns retains the World Heavyweight Championship. That main event was short but sweet. And what a historic show this was, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new United States champion. We have a new Women's World Champion. We have new Tag Team Champions. Man, what a show this was. Roman Reigns able to defeat Randy Orton and retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Look at this clothesline. The amount of force that had to go into that. Randy Orton weighs 295 pounds, and look at the way he just flipped around. But this final spear from the corner, connecting on Randy Orton, is what put this match away, and Roman Reigns retains the World Heavyweight Championship.
Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a show this was. Thank you for tuning in. If you did, join us next week